everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Toku Roundup. Yeah! I, of course, am your kindest and most beloved overlord, Emerald God Extraordinaire, DLBot 2016. And with me, I am joined by my co-hosts. Host, the flamboyant flyer, Flutter Guy 98.
Calling Maojishite.
Oh god, who lets C go of his cage?
And of course, the savage, I'm sorry, I'm so used to Hero being here. The Crimson Visor, Cody Crimson.
Welcome, new employees to Gongo Industries.
Anyway, okay, a little bit of backstory here, people. Behind the scenes, earlier today we were having humongous audio issues. There was distortion and such. Well,
Oh.
What? Oh, never mind. Hello, the monk is here. Welcome, our gaming monk, Mildra. Sorry to keep you waiting, monk.
Be very thankful I am in a kind mood.
Fair enough. But, yeah, now, before we begin, yeah, we were having audio issues earlier. We basically were trying everything. Nothing was working until finally I just reset the computer and everything just magically went back to normal. I don't know why, I don't know how. Quite frankly, I could give two shits as long as audio, is working. And nobody else sounds like robots. I think we're fine. Anyway, But before we begin the news, we got to go over last week's keyword puzzle.
Perfect puzzle.
What's the next stage?
And the answer to last week's keyword puzzle, the keywords were...
Duo!
Yeah, right. It was actually Flutter's pick, and the answer is... Satan Gorse from Jespion. Remember just a reminder for those who did not remember the keywords. The keywords were devilish, invader, and empire. Pretty sure the Scotsman already figured out why I chose those keywords. Hello, Scotsman.
But you can't find legal subs of Jespion nowadays, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just know Satan Gore from reading. Ain't no way on the fucking Wi-Fi to watch fucking showing legal words. I'm telling you that much.
Okay. Now, I should probably explain the keywords real quick. Basically, the thing with the keyword words was devilish because, well, he has Satan in his name. Invader is because of the fact that his inspiration and design was Darth Vader. And finally, Empire is because, well, he is in charge of the Mega Beast Empire.
Could have fooled me?
No, he's basically Toku Darth Vader.
Jespion, I am your father.
I'm not doing it.
What? Not doing what?
I'm not hitting that level of high note right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
The full scene, or is this another one of those films you didn't watch?
Anyway,
but yeah, that was Flutter's pick. So if you want to get angry at him, anyone get angry at him. It was his idea. Yes, I am that cruel to throw him under the bus.
fuck you.
Mildra, how is dealing with Michael McDoesn't exist?
Anyway, but yeah. Now then, of course, it's time for us to move on from that, and it's time for the Toku Roundup news, and we start off with, this guy looks familiar. He's got a very grim sort of presence to him, doesn't he?
God damn it,
Look, he's
DL.
terrible.
I'll take this one first.
Alright.
Now, for those of you who are a little disappointed about the fact that we won't be seeing any of the Drivecast in the series, and would only be restricted to seeing it in an over Quartzer, good news, everybody! You get your fill of Drive via a certain guest actor, and if it's not obvious by now, you clearly have poor vision, or you're just not looking at the screen. The answer is Taiko Katano, who you will know for playing
Taiko Katano.
Katona, whatever.
Okay, Private Pilot.
Who you will know for playing the role of Chase, who is also Machin Chaser, and also Commodore Chaser in Commodore Drive. Or as he's also called, Go's best buddy. And then goes up to him and says, "I ain't your buddy, guy. I ain't your guy, buddy."
Oh, God.
DL, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you are nowhere near Canadian enough to pull that off.
Exactly.
I never claimed I was. Anyway, now, but yes, we'll be seeing Chase make his return in Geo for episode 47, entitled 2019 Disappearing Ride Watches.
Disappearing watch.
Oh, right, Disappearing Watch. Time for a
Watch
game
out.
of...
You better not cry.
No.
God damn it, Shoryu.
No, gentlemen, please. Go with this joke instead. Time for a game of disappearing watches.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, moving on from that, we got stuff from, hey, remember that Black Fox scene we talked about with Koichi Sakamoto? Yeah, we finally got a cast for that. And added, she looks familiar, doesn't she? Hey, I don't know, Scotty. Have we seen her before? Is she some sort of, I don't know, sword-wielding badass who fights with an Ultraman?
Oh boy, you're gonna have to show me a fucking picture.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mildra, you can take this next one.
Okay,
Considering it's
hang on.
pretty much a lucha film.
Okay, here we go. Look familiar now, Scotty?
Go to the grinder. That's where she ended up after killing Kay.
I know. right?
Anyway, yeah, Mildred, considering this is a film that is very much inspired by martial arts and wuxia, you can take this next one. You can take this one.
Oh,
Ahem.
Mildred?
Mildra, proceed.
technology just does not like me today. Aside from the fact that I linked to the wrong video earlier.
Bum bum bum. Mm.
So just so I can make sure I'm on the right page.
No. The
It's
second one.
first trailer for Black Fox.
Yep. The official website for Black Fox: Age of the Ninja has released the first trailer for the film and has revealed the cast members for the film. Chihiro Yamamoto will star as Rika Isurugi. a woman born and raised by a secluded ninja clan who has to deal with the arrival of a girl with mysterious powers named Mia, while also trying to avenge her father's death under the guise of the titular Black Fox.
And
Now,
for the
now, for those of you who do not know her, you will know her for several roles, including the in Kikyo Kosaka in Shuriken Sentai Ninja, aka the future wife of Takaharu. How the hell he ended up with a girl like that is a mystery, even more baffling than the Loch Ness Monster. She also played Ageha Takeda, who played the Giddy Giddy Bugster in Heisei Generation, and the first movie, and of course she played Tohoba Laiha in Ultraman Geed.
Also, yeah, how did that bloody idiot get her? And also, why the fuck did he not invite any of his family to their fucking wedding?
Anyway, moving on.
Mildra, continue.
Other cast members include Sakuraba Okubo, aka Chameleon Green, Hideo Ishirugo, aka Kai. Maybe he finally got a face. Yuki Kubota, Zangetsu. Maybe he'll actually use a melee weapon instead of using that fucking bow. No, I am not letting that go. Kanen Miyahara, Nozomi Takai in Amazons, and Masayuki Dei, aka Boken Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Kyoryu Gray.
And the Trigger Dopant in Gamma Rays of Fate.
At the moment, no confirmed release date.
I will.
And to explain my hate boner for the Sonic Arrow, I just thought it was really, really fucking stupid that the Genesis drivers all have to use that fucking arrow when one, the thing barely. If you're gonna have a mass-produced thing, why are you giving it to one of your elite agents? And two, why would you give it to a guy like Zangetsu who would throw out a ranged weapon in a heartbeat?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is kind of backed up by something in the Hyper Battle video with Fresh Orange. There's a moment wherein he's choosing different arms, and one of them is the Budo arms, but he says, "I prefer my katana."
I'm pretty sure somebody could argue, but you can use the Sonic Arrow in Melee. That's not the point.
That's not really the point.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is,
anyway,
is the way that you wield a bladed arrow and a katana is kind of different. So.
Oh, definitely.
Yep.
And the thing
continuing on.
Sorry, real quick. I want to point this out. And to further cement Mildra's proof, the thing is, when it came to the whole thing with the Sonic Arrow, the SSC line actually got it right.
Mm-hmm.
By making the arrows those changes variation based on the user. Like, for example, old Duke having a longsword, or Monica having a scimitar, and finally, Lee Sigurd having an axe.
Hang on.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I'll take this next one.
Well, real quick, I want to say this right now. This film sounds very interesting, and it's clear that Sakamoto knows what he's doing with this cast, since a film like this is right in the wheelhouse of most of these actors.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Chihiro Yamamoto, and of course, Sakuraba Okubo, and of course Yuki Kubota, because stuff involving ninjas and of course more ancient stuff in Japan. Yeah, this is not really their first rodeo, and I find it odd that we have two ninja-like characters who were in Sentai in a ninja movie. It is clear to me Sakamoto knew exactly what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on.
So, earlier in the week, it was revealed that Gaku Sano and Yutaka Kobayashi, the actors that played Kota Katsuraba, or Gaim, and Kaito Kumon, Baron, in Gaim, will star alongside Ken Yasuda in the J-drama Hiroi Renga, Yellow Bricks, the man who tricked Frank Lloyd Wright. The story revolves around the Japanese city of Tokoname in Aichi Prefecture, which is known for its ceramics craftsmanship. Over 100 years ago, the famous architect Frank Lloyd Wright contracted Kichinosuke Hisada to purchase yellow bricks instead of the traditionally used red bricks for the construction of the exterior of Tokyo's Imperial Hotel. However, before construction of the hotel was completed, Hisada tragically had his arm amputated due to illness. Rather than following the actual events of the story, the J-drama will go off of a dramatized version from a book created from accounts of the construction workers that built the hotel. Ken Yasuda will obviously star as Kichinosuke Hisada, while Jiro Dan, the actor who played Hideki Go in Return of Ultraman, Iki Kasumi in Ninpu Sentai Hurricaneger, and the elder of the Ryu Soul Tribe in Ryu Soldier, and Besuke Jinguji in Godzilla Island will play his father. The series is also cast former figure skater turned actor Tanaka Murakami as the writer I was looking into Hisada's history. Taiyo Sugiura, the actor who played Musashi Haruno in Ultraman Cosmos, will play her publisher, while Sano and Kobayashi will respectively play an employee of the Imperial Hotel and a craftsman from Tokoname.
Wait. Hold on. Stop. Something is wrong here.
Oh,
Never mind. My bad. Never mind. Moving on.
what happened?
The series will premiere on November 27th on NHK. This is actually an interesting idea for a J-drama. A historical...
Oh, the old brick road. Oh, the old brick road.
You know the title Yellow Bricks makes me think of? Makes me think of a Lego movie.
Yeah, I can see it. But yeah.
Wait. I got it. Yellow Bricks, a documentary featuring the story of the yellow Lego people.
No. Let's be honest. I know who I'm dealing with here, and I know that at least one of you was thinking of certain Mexicans in Juoger.
Huh? I hadn't even thought of that.
Oh, what? Oh, you didn't think about that with all the Minecraft memes that were going on when that was running?
I don't give a shit about Minecraft.
You still should have been seeing the memes.
I think I saw the memes, but honestly, I just mostly ignored them.
Right. Yeah, anyway, this is a very interesting idea for a J-drama, going a historical route.
Yeah, it's not really the first time I'm doing a historical piece, but
Fair.
but it's nice to see Kaito and Kazura reunited in some way.
Mm-hmm.
I could almost imagine them basically at one point in like a coffee room or something. Have anyone seen that one clip of Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans and involving the donut?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Tell me you can't see that happening between these two. Tell me you can't.
Oh god, yes.
I definitely know what happened.
Would I look like a politician to you?
Mildra, well done. Too sweet.
Yeah, but y'all know what's going to happen in that coffee room. Naku-sama's just going to walk in with his lunchbox and say, "Sorry, I'm not feeling hungry for this," and hands him a banana.
Yes!
And that's how the Civil War started.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god, that's wonderful. Thank you for that. And let's hope there's no Rambo escalations that go on between these two during filming. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, that was forced.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Anyway. We should take this next one.
What is it? Kamen Rider and Super... Yeah, sure, you could take it. I've already got my eyes set on something down below.
Considering this involves Reef Soldier, DL, you can take this one.
Alright, but I get the next one.
Mm,
I have to take the next one.
yeah.
Alright. We have displays involving Super Sentai and Kamen Rider shown in the Narita International Airport on August 1st. First, 2 displays in the Narita International Airport were created to celebrate Rider and Sentai. Hi. The length of time that the displays will be available to view at airports currently unknown. The displays for Kamen Rider celebrates the introduction of 01, which is the first rider of the Reiwa era. The first rider in the Showa era, of course, that being Ichigo. Oh, and finally the first rider of the Heisei era, that being Kuga. Now, displays in terms of Sentai, well, honestly, if you've been paying attention to Reef Soldier, you knew this was coming. Yes, it's a display showing all the Dino teams, including Zhu Ranger, Aba Ranger, Kyoryuger, and of course the current Sentai, that being Reef Soldier. Displays are made using a form of light projection technology known as Higento or deformation lamp, and they can be found in the Sky Trick Museum section of Terminal 2 in the airport. The area is exclusively available to airport employees and is inaccessible to the public for exhibition viewing only. Yeah, these are fun. These are great. This is cool and all, but honestly, you know what these will serve better for you? For those who can find them
What?
online. Wallpaper.
What? Yeah.
In fact, let me see real quick. While I'm still thinking about it, let me try and see if that's big enough for wallpaper. Let's see here. Let's try this. Okay, how do I... Let's see, set as background. Let's see if it worked. Ooh! Okay, I found it. Okay, I found my new wallpaper. Actually, this might be even too big. But, yeah. Moving on from that.
That's what she said.
Phrasing.
Anyway, hang on. We got stuff involving Ghost, involving the Hyper Battle video. And oh, boy! Oh. Alright, so the Twitter page for Geo revealed recently there was a trailer of Hyper Battle DVD, that being titled Kamen Rider Biri Biri no Biri Biri Gaze, which features various references to Japanese horror films and J-dramas. They also depict another Gaim, another ghost, and another Hibiki as evil spirits. And with Ura and Aura being depicted as high school children. Gaze is shown to be terrified of the three another riders, which leads him to obtaining the Bibiru Ride Watch, which gives him access to Bibiru Gaze. The Hyper Battle DVD will be released alongside the September issue of Television Magazine. The trailer ends by informing viewers that the Kamen Rider Geo chose Hetsu, which will Josenshu, which will be released in September, will come with the BB Ride Watch. Okay, honestly, this makes no fucking sense, but the thing is, people, you watch this for one reason. The meme faces. Oh my god, the meme faces from this trailer. You could make about a month's worth of memes from this trailer alone.
Yeah.
Can I just make a joke here?
The moment I saw the images from the trailer, it was like, so much meme material.
Yeah, but can I make a very easy joke here?
Yes.
B B B B B B B B B B B B B. You get that joke, get a cookie.
No,
Should be
no.
motion log.
I get the joke, but I'm refusing the cookie out of principle.
Hold on. I gotta do readings for this. Beep 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 beep.
I hate you.
I think so. You understand the reference, huh?
Yeah. And that's why I'm hating you to death right now.
Oh come on, Mildra.
For those who did not get the joke I made, it's the reference to Gegege no Kitaro.
For those who did not get the joke I made, I referenced BB from Mega Ranger, aka the small little doll that basically bites monsters to make them grow.
BB Debbie. Yeah, BB Debbie, yeah.
Yeah.
Voiced by Gagsork.
Yeah, I hate that fucking thing.
Yeah, but that's voiced by that. But did you not know that's voiced by Tomokazu Seiki?
Oh, I know that. Anyway, Scotsman, you can take this next one. Meanwhile, I have a song to prepare for the one you're going to cover afterwards. Scotty?
Sick. Oh yeah. Scatman won an award for the best dramatic presentation. Deserves something for all the effort put into it.
Yeah.
Official Twitter page for Special Signature to Save a Soul Gridman, as that's what the SS supposedly stands for. Bullshit.
Bullshit!
Announced that the series has received the Seiun Award for Best Dramatic Presentation. Department of Redundancy department with that sentence, but hey, recognised the best science fiction works and achievements from the previous year. The director of the series, Akira Amamiya, expressed his gratitude to viewers and fans of the series and expressed an interest in seeing more tokusatsu works being adapted into anime. Give us a fucking season 2. I want to see Sigma.
Don't we all?
It is also the 4th Toku-related series to win this award. The other 3 were Ultraman Tiga, Kamen Rider Kuga, and it's one of your favourite series.
Oh yeah, Deca Ranger.
Yep.
Ghost Deck Ranger 1 has a psychic lover opening.
Then why didn't Shinkenger win? It's opening with some by Psychic Lover too.
I would not be surprised if it's a case of you only get one, i.e. once your series has gotten its award, you're not eligible a second time. Same reason that D&D isn't eligible for an Origins award anymore.
Fair enough. Anyway, is that all you have? Is that all you got, Scotty?
I guess all I can say is, if you haven't seen Gridman,
Yeah.
man, watch them both. And if you really want to know what the 4 S's stand for, American will know as Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That's what it really means, you guys. Stop trying to hide it, you're making the fucking reference.
Yeah.
Admit that fucking reference, and I'll
You
be
know
okay
they're
with
not
it.
going to, right?
They don't.
Anyway, but as I was, but yeah, we here at the Toku Roundup highly recommend you check out SSS Gridman, and and especially the dub of since Barry Yendel does a great job of doing a Tim Curry impression.
Mhm.
Yes,
He
mate.
even said the meat thing line. Yay!
Dear, but hide that body. Dear, but we do not want to see your Tim Curry boner.
Okay, hang on one moment, real quick.
Okay, a moment has passed. Let's move on.
Yes.
Okay, who wants to take the soldier news? Not it.
I'll.
All right.
Give me a
Hold.
Okay, Mildra, you're cutting out really badly.
Okay. Love feature the team and Uwe in various costumes that resemble the different types of love exists within the group. These forms of love include between childhood friends, companions, between brothers, between family, among men. The photo book includes various and around actors for the series, full interviews with each of the main cast members. A roundtable between the actors for the team, Uwe, roundtable with the suit director, actors and director. Currently priced at 2,808 yen.
I like that sentence. The actors of the team. Where the fuck?
Not a whole lot to say about this whole thing, except I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to say, damn you, Shades! I cannot think about love without thinking about level of execution.
Oh God.
Oh, what's the next bit of news?
The
The
next
last
bit. Yep.
So, information for the Geo CDs has been revealed. They will be released in a box set that's designed in the style of the Oma Kori Reiki, or Oma Advent Calendar. The box set includes 5 CDs and the booklet that features an interview with the composer for the series, Toshihiko Sasahi. The CDs that are included in the box set are the Geo TV OST, which is a 2-disc set, the Geo theme and insert song collection, which includes songs like Over Quartzer, Go Now, Alive Alive Neo, and Izanagi from Rider Time Shinobi and Rider Time Ryuki, Geo Tokino Oja, Future Guardian, Tsukino Michiru Toki, Black and White, Revolutionize, Next New World, Believe Yourself from Agito, Kageyaki from Hibiki, Otoya Zatu from Kiva, and Orai Sanjo from Deno. The other CDs included in the box set are the OST for Heisei Generations Forever and the OST for Quartzer. The box set is priced at 9,720 yen and will be released on September 4th.
Trying to log in right now.
Composer again?
Toshihiko Sasahi.
Sure. Yeah, I've had a listen to the Geo OST. Although the song by what's her name, Tsukiyomi's actor.
Mm-hmm.
I've had hit and miss. It sounds good, but I also have the Over Quartzer OST, and that's why I got it, but may or may not put party as my ringtone.
It's not like I'm currently recording. I'm trying to get it done as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm going to hate having to answer my phone at work now, because that's all people are going to hear.
Yep.
So, We really, guess we can start the toy news. We just won't have the bloody music to go with it. The music, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who wants to take this first one?
It doesn't say.
Do you have a bag yet?
No.
Ah, good. You say this once and once only for. DLBot's agreed to my evil plan.
Nope.
Speak of the devil. I got one shot here.
Here.
Well,
Thanks. Bye.
there's the cheeky bastard.
Terribly
Oh.
sorry about that.
Don't worry about that, we're on the toy news.
Wait, what? You went without
Yes.
me? I didn't even
Yes.
change the sides!
Shut the dogs out! What do you think? What did you expect us to do? Sit and twiddle our thumbs?
You could have at least told me! Oh,
Okay, we've done the soldier character photo book.
damn it! I can't even use a joke anymore with that book.
Can if you want.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but
Okay.
sorry, but the show must go on. That is what I learned.
I know. But look. You guys could have at least said it in the in the grinder. Hey, we're continuing while you're on the phone.
Wouldn't you have been away from your mic?
I would have still been able to see the computer.
Let's just continue.
Okay, real quick though. Oh, I'm going to make this joke involving the photo book because I can. No! Of all the times! Screw it! Okay, we're on the toy news now.
Happened there, but
Bob's offline!
there was the same France. Roll with it.
Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Okay, first bit of toy news. Is that what you're on currently?
Yeah.
Alright.
You're on the
Deal, you can take the Rear Soldier toy news, and I'll take all of the 01 toy news.
Alright. So,
I can have a shot at it.
as you all know, Ryusol Sentai tends to do those nice little mini plot sets, and of course they're doing one for Ryu Soldier. This time it's for Kishiryu Neptune, of course, or Kishiryu Demon Volcano, which of course the sets are basically combined so that you have Mosa Rex, Ammo Knuckles, and of course Demon Volcano, so that you can create 8 Spino Thunder. Okay. Alright. It basically combines the different sets to make this into one box, and it will be released in November. Wait, do we not even have any price details?
No, sadly.
Huh, weird. Okay.
Model kit?
But
Is it the model kit or is it the DX toys?
it's the model kit.
We're going to guess average mini plot prices.
Anyway, Florida, you can take this next one. You can take the next one, but I'll take the one afterwards.
Okay.
The one with the attach.
Okay. So Bandai has revealed official images for the Rider Kick figures for Vulcan shooting Wolf and Valkyrie rushing Cheetah. Figure for Vulcan has multiple points of articulation and comes with a set of interchangeable hands and the Ames shot riser. And while the figure for Valkyrie has 17 points of articulation and also comes with a set of interchangeable hands and the Ames shot riser. They're both priced at 2,500 yen each, or $23.66, and while the Rider figure for Vulcan will be released in early September, Valkyrie will be released in late September.
Alright, well, next up after that, now we've got, what's this? It's a briefcase. What's inside of it? Is it food? Is it food? Is it the Ark of the Covenant? Is it Marcellus Wallace's soul? It's, oh, no, wait, it's a sword. Yes, this is the attach caliber, which you will know, which, if you've been paying attention, is the main weapon for 01. You can press the trigger to activate a voice clip and transform it from attach mode into blade mode. If you press the trigger again while in blade mode, you activate a special move. You can insert any progress key to activate a power-up special attack. It is priced at 3,800 yen, or $35.90, and will be released in August. And also remember, people, since this is a toy, expect the blade to be pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
I was still going to say this there, but you did not mention the name of the attack.
Oh, right. Oh, right. The Kaban Dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you did there?
Kenji will be proud.
So basically what you're saying, in any sword fight, is there a one case?
Huh?
With that joke, fly by DLBot head because he's not going to get it.
No, I didn't hear it.
Said any sword fight with 01's going to be a brief one.
Boo!
I'm not saying shit.
I guess let Mildra have a shot at taking some of the toys.
All right.
Why don't we have him take care of the shot riser?
If you want.
Or
Also,
All right.
wait, hold on. First, someone has to. Actually, why don't we have Mildred take care of the progress key holder and the shot riser?
Mm-hmm.
All right. The DX Progress key holder and Rushing Cheetah Progress key set official images revealed. The key holder can be attached to the DX Keyden 01 driver or the DX Ames shot riser. The set also comes with the Rushing Cheetah Progress key. It's priced at 3,000 yen or 28.39 USD and will be released August 31st. Can be purchased in a single set with the DX Keyden 01 driver, which is priced at 8,000 yen or $94.44. The Ames shot riser was also revealed for Vulcan and Valkyrie, along with the instructions therein. It is set to be the Shooting Wolf Progress key, which is also included with the DX Ames shot riser, is compatible with the Keyden 01 driver. Priced at 5,500 yen or 52.05, and will also be released August 31st.
I'll take the next one.
what's the shot riser? Can we credit it to if it's given to it's just got a cannon?
Hang on. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, but this is involving the Shining Raptor and Shadow Raptor set, which are the two we talked about in our last recording. Waiting for the round. Round up with the scans. They can the two can of course combine to form a Cosmo Raptor, which can then combine either Kishiryu or Kishiryu Neptune to form Kishiryu Cosmo Raptor or Kishiryu Neptune Cosmo Raptor. More combination can be formed with the DX Kaigaki and Kurayami souls. The Cosmo soul is also included, which forms the head of each mecha, and can be inserted with the DX Kaigaki soul can to gain access to the Cosmo armor. It says price 3,200 yen, or I think your cat's only by your laziness.
Give me a moment.
Oh, right. Or $30.28 with tax, and it will be released on August. It's the 24th. Okay. Sadly, I forgot to include an image for the Kuriyami and Kagayaki souls. Also, you'll just have to use your imagination for this part. Or if you're really curious, look up the images. But regardless, let's these but regardless, you pretty much know most of what you need to do. Need to about that. The souls will give. In the set will give Ryusou Red and Ryusou Gold access to the Kagayaki and Kuriyami armor, and we'll give Kishiri and Kishiri a new head. Blah 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 blah. They're needed for Shine Raptor. Wait. Kishiri, Neptune, Shine Raptor, Neptune, Shadow. The prices are. Oh, wow, it's actually pretty cheap. The set is priced at 700 yen or $6.62 with tax, and will be released on August 24th. Now then, we move on to the next bit of the news, which is Ultraman related.
Kiryu, go ahead.
Ultraman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boys and girls, what do we have here? Oh, Tiger's figure arts. New boys becoming the poster child. I've seen the first couple episodes. Tiger's not a bad show. Fuck Kruber. Everybody else is fine. Chris will try here. He's an awesome dude. Have a talk with him.
Scotty?
The Tiger.
I was gonna say, Scotty, with all due respect, get on with it.
Alright, your buddy. You're the rabbit. Nations has revealed the next Ultra to receive the figure arts and new boy. The figure arts for Tiger, it comes with 4 sets of interchangeable hands and an alternate color timer. What this fucking do? It is priced at again for that. Yes, be Tarvish Nations, but no. Interchangeable hands. Get me something.
Wait,
Effect part.
wait, hold on. So wait, it doesn't even include an effects part? That's lame!
Yeah.
Oh, what damage nations? What I'm going to do to you? Traditional Scottish welcome. Let me a minute. Oh. Will be released in December of this year. A bit late since I'm pretty sure Tiger will be finished by then. I think. They usually finish around that time. They're only like 24. I think he's only scheduled for 24 episodes.
Right.
But then we have second upgrade form. It's going to debut episode. If they're going to follow the bloody Gene and Orc plot. We have introducing things. We have Photon Earth. I wonder if this has anything to do with Gaia.
What? No!
And then revealed the official image for the DX Photon Earth keyholder to gain access to Ultimate Tiger Photon Spark. It's called the Photon Earth keyholder Photon Spark. Doesn't make any sense. I've got several questions here.
I have several
You are
questions.
the lever of the DX Tiger Spark. Then you scan the blue and yellow circles on the key holder before holding and pressing the button to unfold the wings. You lower the level of the tiger spark and hold the key holder is pressed up. I mean, it's at least it's cheap, but Tiger, you're not really pulling us in with a collectible gimmick this year. You've got keyrings, bracelets,
And rings.
What do you think this is? A Barbie commercial? Tiger, all I want for you, mate. Can I get at least a plushie of you so I can basically say, hey, look. Arrow, you're making your son do the dynamite, I'll let him on fire.
Ah!
Hang on. No, wait. It's priced at it's 15 cents and will be released later this month, which means. I was right, I'm in episode 7 or 8. Maybe earlier than that.
Yeah.
When's the 24th?
Anyway,
Sorry.
moving on. Who wants to cover this next bit?
I'll cover these next two.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Thankfully, I can make a different joke. A joke I wanted to now. Let's see here. Wait, where there we go. Next.
Oh, fuck.
Hold it real quick.
Yeah, wait.
Yes. That's right, people. We have the greatest fight in all the Power Rangers.
I'm okay. But you're not.
That's right, people. It's the fight between a little boy and Lost Galaxy. What? Oh, it's actually Psycho Red? Oh, never mind. Flutter?
Anyway, Hasbro has revealed the third 2-pack for the Lightning Collection after the MMPR Armored MMPR Red and Zeo Gold and Fighting Spirit Green Ranger and Putty 2-packs.
Let's be fair. It's a troop builder pack, and more importantly, they simply say it's this Fighting Spirit version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and however, this 2-pack being the Lightning Collection Lost Galaxy Red Ranger and In Space Psycho Red. 2-pack comes with their weapons and matching effect parts. Is priced at $39. It's priced at $40, but there is currently no release date.
Now then, let's quickly go over what exactly the accessories are with this 2-pack. Of course, we got the alternate hands, standard fare. Here we got the head for Leo, which that actually looks pretty accurate to good old Leo.
Yeah.
Who I think is a lawyer nowadays. Oh no, wait, that's just his actor.
Yeah.
Anyway, he includes two versions of the Galaxy of the Quasar Saber, that being the closed version that should be stored in his belt, and of course the open version. And what's even more so, he includes an effect part for the sword, or a stream of red flames that can attach to it, which honestly looks pretty damn cool. But Psycho Red's not getting last out of the fun as well. While he also includes his own sword, he includes a unique effect part for him, one that apparently looks like most of the Psychos are going to be getting as well. It's an effect part which basically is displayed open hand, but it's shooting green lightning.
Yeah.
Which is very cool, since that is something the Psychos did tend to do.
Yeah.
Also, I can make this joke. Okay, give me a moment. Hang on. I have the clip ready. Give me a moment. That accessory part helps show something else when it comes to Psycho Red. It shows that he has
God damn it.
anyway, I'll continue.
Hasbro has also revealed the next individual figure for the Lightning Collection, that being Psycho Blue. Thanks to a solicitation that was found on a computer at an EB Games store in Canada back in January, we found out about this figure, and while it hasn't been confirmed, it's likely that like the Lightning Collection Goldar, this figure will be exclusive to EB Games and GameStop. It is expected to be priced at $20 or $32.99 or $33 to Canadian fans, supposed to release sometime in the fall.
Now we don't have a good look at all the accessories he comes with, but it looks like he comes with most of the same accessories as Psycho Red, including the lightning effect hand. And he of course includes his axe. And it looks like it comes with an effect part that involves basically a clash of energy. Most likely something for him to do to attach to his axe, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, it's time for our favorite section of news. It's Premium Bandai time, kids! I'll take this one since it's fitting, since I'm gonna be starting college in about a week or so. So Premium Bandai has revealed a section of common art backpacks with logos from various companies in the Heisei era. The backpacks are either sling style or full size. The sling style backpacks feature logos from Zect, the Kogami Foundation, or Gem Corporation, and the backpacks that are convenient at their convenience store or items due to having a large amount of pockets. And they have a simple, black, easy-to-match fashion. They are measured at 27 centimeters by 16 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters and are made of nylon. The full-size backpacks only feature logos for Ore Journal and Yggdrasil Corporation. And
are they made of actual nylon? Just making sure.
Yes.
I sense a reference.
Remember the Bold and the Bitch Thesda?
Oh yeah.
But they're measured at 42 centimeters by 39 centimeters by 13 centimeters and are made of polyester. Sling style backpacks are priced at American prices.
Howdy, gentlemen. Well? Recording?
Wait, yes, we're still recording.
Sorry, I had to disappear for a couple of minutes.
Alright, well.
Winner.
Alright, well.
Premium.
The backpacks are priced at 4,860 yen or $45.99 on American, and with tax each. And the full-size backpacks are priced at 10,260 yen or $97.09 with tax. Both versions will ship in September.
Yeah, but.
Yes.
So we're on Premium Bandai news.
Yes, we're on Premium Bandai.
Premium Bandai.
Yes, we're on Premium Bandai news. Yes.
Good, I can. Yes, good. I came prepared.
What? Okay. Scotty, you can take this next one involving the shirt.
Also, no bother.
Also,
just pour my ethanol of choice.
Also, buy the shirt.
Yeah, but I came prepared for the Premium Bandai, and I can off my dad.
Ooh! Oh! Stop right there, people. We got breaking news.
I didn't say any glass.
No. No, we got breaking news involving 01.
Yeah.
We got good news and bad news, people.
Powered by sunlight.
Okay. Now then, here's the deal, people. We got good news and bad news. The bad news is Seiji Takawa is finally retiring from suit acting, which is a shame. However, the torch has now been passed to Yuya Nawata, who has done suit acting for several writers, including Gem, the Taiga version of Kronos, and of course, Gaze. Hey, he'll be the current actor for 01, and there is a great picture of both him and Seiji Takawa standing side by side.
Must have been student, I'm guessing.
It's in the newsroom.
Guessing it's a master and student.
That might be the case. We don't know any other details, but we're sad to see Seiji Takawa go. But I'm sure that Nawata will probably be able to fill his shoes. Maybe.
Also, premium Bandai news. Yes, I say. Fuck you, Skull.
Anyway, also a special shout out to Dragoon for posting this in the newsroom so that we knew about this immediately.
Right.
Anyway, moving on.
Time for some shirts.
Yeah.
We have Showa, Heisei, and Reiwa era shirts in celebration of the first of the Reiwa era riders. Showa Heisei Reiwa t-shirt. Shirt is black and has a design that features Ichigo, Kuga, and 01. The design has the name of the era that they were introduced behind each of them. Build 4,400 yen. I said 44,000. Yeah. $4
Oh.
6. And whoosh, 64 cents. And we'll ship in October.
Flutter, with all due respect, heck, when it comes to prices and such, if Euro hasn't put them in, do them. I will say this. It's not a bad price for a t-shirt, and at least it looks cool.
I'm just going to say this once and once only.
What?
I have not forgiven you for the reading glasses.
Oh, I know you haven't.
I will never forgive any of your shit. When it comes to merchandise, where the fans want. And we all know the real money for the show is made with the merchandises.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is my 01 flamethrower?
Second.
All the breakfast cereal.
Second.
All the colouring book.
Second half upgrade. Anyway.
But
Now then, who wants to cover this this next thing and try to keep it real?
I will. So, Premium Bandai has revealed...
Wait, hold on. Did no one even get my joke?
I did.
I got it, but it's kind of ironic considering this form. I'm drinking green cider.
Ha! Weird. Anyway,
But yeah, Premium Bandai has revealed official images for the Shinkocho Seiho SH Figure Arts O's Gatsukiriba combo. The combo change gimmick is included with this figure like Shinkocho Seiho Tatsuba combo, and it also comes with the grasshopper legs and 2 mantis swords. The figure is a Tamashii Web exclusive and is priced at 7,150 yen or $67.66 and will ship in February.
Alright, good premium Banda, you just had to be $1 short.
Alright. Now
And
then,
we could have made a fucking joke about it.
Mildra, since your boy is included in this set, why don't you cover it?
Alright, so Sodo Chronicle, Kamen Rider XL, XL Trial, and Skull are revealed as a set. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah.
These are the next set of figures for the Sodo Chronicle line, which features figures for Kamen Rider XL, Trial, and Skull. Skull comes with the regular and crystal skull heads, and the set is priced at 5,280 yen, so a mile's worth of yen,
Yeah.
or 49.96, and will ship in December.
Just in time for Christmas. I will say this. Yes, at least they look well detailed. Though I do make a draw at the stickering they did for the weapons. They do not look that good, especially with poor Skull. Oh,
Yeah.
his Magnum
Or
looks.
Skull Magnum.
The Skull Magnum looks bad. And let me show you how bad the damage is to the Magnum, Mildra.
He looks emaciated.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
Also, you cheapskates really couldn't have at least painted the barrel? Really? Ugh. Why do people even buy your shit? Anyway, last up, I think the Scotland would like to cover this since it involves Ultraman as well.
SOX.
Set up! Oh, no, oh, wait, no, not that X.
About.
Yes?
Put your head down. SH figures, Ultraman X, Mons armor option parts that revealed the when Bandai is revealed the next entry into the line of SH figures for Ultraman. Wow. Years ago now, and they're just getting to giving him another armor.
Mm-hmm.
What kept them so long?
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Who is it? The set comes with the parts for Star, Ella King, and Zeton armors. Or to make the use of the armor parts you need to on the figure for X. Good luck! Effect parts for the Zanedium Ray. Really, this is the very first time they're going to give him the things for his fucking finisher.
Wait, hang on, hold on. Stop. They don't give you the effect part for the finisher in the set with the actual figure. And
Don't know if I think the Zanadium Ray is his finisher. It might be one of the finishers for the armors.
no. I'm looking right now. Now I'm looking at one of the images. It's right here. Oh, stop. There. Look. See? Look at the bottom. That's for the bloody finisher. That's the main finisher. You fucking cheapskates. You can't even bother to give us the finisher with the bloody figure. You're cheap enough to not even include the replacement color timer with the actual figure too. You're at least giving a replacement color timer to Taiga's figure art, so what the hell? It just raises...
It's web exclusive. Yes,
it's
it's a web exclusive.
Oh yeah, that makes it even
Priced at
worse.
7,150 yen. Or 67.66 again. Really? Just to put it down, $1 and you have a joke. And we'll ship in January.
But yeah,
X deserves a little better, albeit the show was flawed. They were still in the early days, since X was immediately after Dangerous Shite.
yeah, X had a lot of recovering to do.
I will admit,
Mhm.
X's design is a cool design. It was unique.
Yeah, I like X's design. I like the idea of the armor parts. It's unique as well. Well, it's a nice way of
The
giving
thing I
him.
have with it, relegate the villain of the show to a Frieza joke.
Do I even want to know?
They literally named their villain of the show Greaser.
Yeah.
Boo! That is terrible.
What does Greaser do? He fucks with reality whenever he's near it and laughs weirdly. Ew. I'm gonna say right now, Orb was a definite improvement over X. And they kept that formula for Jeed, which was nice. Roop was basically the SEO of the series. It went whoop.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, that is cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, first couple episodes were okay. Had a nice clear eyes, and then all of a sudden, down.
Anyway, moving on from
To all those Roop lovers out there, go on eternity. Try and defend it. I'll be waiting.
I don't think I want to know, do I?
For my DLBot. No. I think Tiger's first couple episodes were rocky. But it beat.
Anyway,
Victor's
with that out of the way, it's time for our next section, which means
Superhero time starts now.
yes, it's superhero time, folks, and we start with GL episode 46, titled old 2019 Operation Wars. Yeah.
Alternate title, alternate title, 2019, Keikaku Dory.
Mildra, that was very well done. To sleep.
Too sweet.
Anyway. Now, we start off where, of course, we left off, wherein Gaze was sent to another world by Schwartz. And of course, Schwartz is about to kill Tsukiyomi, but that's when Waz shows up, helping finally with Tayo form. My favorite part is when he basically says, according to this book, just before he saves everyone. One with the recap. Like, I could almost see someone in the background going, would you stop with the fucking recaps and help us?
Yeah, dear, but that would take somebody who actually has a brain cell. And we all know that those don't exist in that universe.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, naturally everyone is a little bit not sure of what to do about the current situation. And as they meet at Bakujigoji Hall, until Uncle shows off some food, and that gives his Black Waz an idea. Thus, the group goes to meet with White Waz, and they ask for.
I thought he was dead.
He got better.
No. He disappeared. How the fuck are you back here, White Waz?
Another world.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now, it seems like at first that peace talks are pointless with White Waz, until he reveals that yes, he does want to save Abe Hayes. Thus he concocts a plan with them all. Also, we see while White Waz is explaining the situation with another world, we see that remember that one guy whose girlfriend died in the Deno tribute episode?
Remember Yukihiro?
Yeah. Schwartz attacks him, sends him to a world wherein his girlfriend is alive, and then out of that portal summons, oh fuck, Yuki.
Shit.
Here we go again. Oh wait, hold on. This is actually the real Kamen. This is actually. Oh, so this is the Kamen Ghost everyone's been talking about. Of course, really, that joke doesn't work here since it's supposed to be hijack form and not skull form.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm surprised they still kept his weapon.
Yeah. It's surprising that he still got to use the Savage Gasher.
Wait, that's what it's called?
Yes.
That's lame.
Savage Gasha. Lame.
Yeah. Also, I'm a little bit annoyed by that weapon, given that it's technically cheating.
Yeah.
Since in order to make that weapon and with the actual tool, you'd have to buy 2 bloody Dengashers.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, whatever. Anyway, so, of course...
But they got to make money.
Money! By the way, Scotty, you made sure to feed Kanagon this week, right? Right.
2 seconds. If I'm not back in 5 minutes...
Scotty, if you don't make it, can I have your stuff? Anyway, but, what...
DLBot.
Yeah?
My gun's not in the cage.
What do you mean?
The vault's open.
Who let him out of his cage?!
I
In
didn't.
the vault. Well, we're broke for the next couple of years.
Who let him out of his cage?! Who let him out?! Anyway, we'll have to take care of that later. Anyway, so White Waz goes to using his future note, aka his futuristic Death Note ripoff, and uses that to basically have Miharu meet who encounter Eternal again. White Waz, can you use that book to summon forth Double to kick his ass again? Because, Miharu can do that out of his league.
However...
That's when, of course, Gio shows up to help, and of course that's when Yuki shows up to ruin the party as well. And, and slowly but surely, the plan starts to fall into place. First off, starting with an admittedly not too bad one-on-one fight between White Waz and Black Waz, with White Waz using Kamen Waz's base form, while of course Black Waz uses Ginga finally.
Mm-hmm.
However, Schwartz reveals that the thing is, you can't kill a Dark Rider or with brute force, as immediately after her Ginga finally destroys Kamen Waz, White Waz shows up out of yet another portal that Schwartz creates. Oh fuck! Oh, he can respawn?
Well,
Well,
fuck.
he's bringing them from fixed points in space time.
Mm-hmm.
Much like how the people trapped in another world are reenacting the same point in time repeatedly.
Which, again, I will
Exactly.
say, I do like that plan. It's very unique sounding, and again, I like the idea of him basically taking these people, well, and in their place putting in Dark Riders.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, this white Oz then sends Black Waz and Tsukiyomi to another world. However, it's not a random world of their own. It's actually the another world created for gays, and we see that what the other future gays wanted. The thing is, while he said he was he said he was happy to leave and go back to his time. Yeah, he was lying. He wants to stay in the present. He wants to stay in the present and create that future with Sogo and Tsukiyomi.
Because damn it, everything is gay about this.
Mildra, that was perfectly timed. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Every time DLBot said too sweet in this fucking call.
Anyway, but yeah, that's when Sogo decides to pull out. Oh right, the normal ride watches. I forgot these were still a thing. Yeah, Sogo mentions how Eternal was defeated by Double. Thus he dons double armor to basically rile up Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and let's count up your sins. Ends. Not tell me your sins, you fucking numpty!
That's the joke.
I know, I'm playing it up. Anyway,
But
well,
it worked.
Yeah.
it actually worked. It worked very well. As Eternal then pulls out the zone memory, and basically he attempts to. Oh wait, he's not going to do the big ball of energy. Oh shit, he's going for a rider kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see Eternal unleash a powerful rider kick on Sogo, and that's when White Waz says one thing during their planning stage, that they that the key thing for Gio will be that he will have to endure Eternal's maximum drive for a few minutes.
Right.
And keep in mind, people, that is not an easy task. This has the power of Eternal when he is boosted by all those Gaia memories. Makes him pretty much more powerful than Double, almost. And if it wasn't for Gold Extreme, Double would have lost.
Yeah.
However, while he's still blocking the attack, Sogo then pulls out the Trinity Ride Watch and starts to activate it. And thus the plan starts to come into fruition. The plan is actually because the thing is, remember how back in the Kabuto episode where both Waz and Gaze were summoned to his side to when Sogo formed Trinity to destroy the asteroid? Yeah, apparently that can work as well. And apparently the thing is, the power of Trinity is so strong it can go through other worlds. Thus, as Sogo activates Trinity Time to transform into the Trinity form, he transports both himself and an Eternal to the another world. And
Right.
thus, when Sogo finally forms Trinity, he was himself and was. He redirects Eternal's attack to destroy all the another worlds.
Yeah.
Freeing everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, the surprising thing is that, well, of course, everyone's back to normal, but the most surprising thing of all is Eternal's reaction. When he finds out about how when he basically realizes that he was used to destroy the end of the worlds, he actually isn't mad about it at all. In fact, he's happy because it means he finally gets to be reunited with his comrades. And thus, before he fades away, instead of giving a thumbs down, he gives a thumbs up to Sogo.
Yeah.
I will admit that was that was quite a good moment.
Yeah, but
Agreed, yeah.
I guess you could say he would be eternally grateful.
Boo!
Oh! Too fucking easy.
Anyway,
Also, don't bring Ghost into this. We're actually enjoying this storyline.
Mildra, that was perfectly timed. Just sleep. Anyway, though to be fair, Grateful is one of the very few cool-looking forms in Ghost, but that's neither here nor there. Here, so Tsukiyomi manages to help get away everyone who was free from the other worlds, while the riders first team up to attack Schwartz, who then dons another Decade, and then summons the Dark Riders. Wait, hold on. I thought, didn't they free everyone from the other world, or whatever?
Yeah.
I can see what they were going for with this, but this is admittedly kind of weak. The only way you could really go with this is if he had been making other worlds as well, or if he just or the fact that there's only two possibilities I can think of. One, he had made multiple another worlds. So another world, which I don't want to think about that because that runs into more problems than it's worth. And the other option is that those are just proxies created by the power of decay.
That would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
And
Both of them are not exactly what I would consider strong. The intent of something like this is to show, you managed to, and this is the big problem I have with this episode. You undid my plan, but you didn't undo all of my plan. I had a backup to my backup plan. I really don't care for that in storytelling.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. But anyway, so Schwartz hicks the Dark Riders on hers, and Gaze and Waz join forces and are starting attacking them. As it has now come to both Sogo and Schwartz. Until Mihara tries to sneak attack him from behind, and wait, that's right, Aura's still here. And this is part that I'm really confused by because the implications with Aura here are confusing. And on one hand, it sounds like she did this all for herself, but then later on, it sounds like she did this to avenge Ur. What?
Yeah, the fuck?
That makes no sense!
Okay, we're back with motivation roulette, I see.
Okay, here's the thing. You're either a cold-hearted bitch, or secretly someone with an ice cream persona that secretly has a heart of gold. You can't have both.
Never mind the fact that
Yeah.
for the majority of the time in this series, there has never really been any indication that she has the heart of gold attitude.
And more importantly, in every other instance when she's had a chance to save Or, she's always betrayed him. And I don't just mean the stuff with Another Decade. Does anyone remember the whole thing happened with Another Kikai?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was that. There was the fact that she used here as a test dummy for Another Kikai. There was the fact that as soon as that her whole ploy of wanting to save him was just an act. And there was the fact that she was nowhere to be found and was completely against the idea of turning to Sogo's team when all of a sudden another drive was hunting them. We already know how that story ended up going, but I'm bringing that up to establish a pattern.
Yeah.
You can't just go with the heart of gold or the revenge thing at the last second when it comes to the fact that you did nothing when Paradox stabbed you in the chest.
In fact, you yourself did that. You are the one who killed him.
Yeah.
I don't care if it was a peace offering to Schwartz to convince him to give you back your power. I don't care about any of that. If you really wanted to make sure that Ur was safe, you would have just captured him, not kill him.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, just give him a shoulder wound. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. You basically act like the Kusaka of Time Jackers, and you expect us to buy near the end you suddenly gained a conscience? No.
No.
The one who had a conscience throughout this whole time was, first off, the one who had a conscience the whole time was here, and he's dead. And secondly, has Schwartz shown any indication that he would be willing to share power without a catch?
Yeah.
Even from day one, there was always the attitude of this guy is a schemer and would sell out his own mother if it gave him an edge. Leading to the point where he screwed over his own sister. So, you really think that guy is going to share a throne?
Yeah, speaking of, it's time for us to finally get to that scene. Wherein Schwartz basically reveals to Sogo, yes, he was the man who told him about his mission to be king long ago. Oh, and
I believe that was foreshadowed about 15 episodes ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
We, the audience, knew about this for several episodes, but it's only now Sogo is learning about this. And basically, Lee Schwartz says that his plan is to take Gio's power and become king himself. What a shock!
Which to me seems kind of contrary to the whole concept of the Time Jackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems this was the vibe that always seemed to be implied from day one with the Time Jackers. They were people who were trying to create a being that could defeat Oma Gio, and establish a king that was effectively a puppet for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now suddenly they're going back on it. It's saying that it was all a plan by Schwartz from the beginning.
Now look, Schwartz is certainly somebody who's established to be a long-term schemer, but it doesn't make any sense for him to want the throne when it seems that he would be the guy who would want to control the guy who has the throne.
Yeah, hell, the thing is, Schwartz has been implied to have all this power from the beginning. Ending and such. Why isn't he just king now? I understand. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you want all the Heisei Rider powers. Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Whatever. Ever. But the thing is, you are already powerful. Oh, hell, the thing is, if you're so powerful, why didn't you just kill Gio at the start of the series before he even became a writer?
Yeah, fuck.
I'm calling rewrite.
I'm convinced, yes, there was a rewrite here, and and the thing is, that rewrite, that's one of the reasons why I liked the Time Jackers, because it added this nice sense of gray morality to them. Yes, their plots were technically evil, but it was implied they came from the same future Tsukuyomi and Gaze came from, which was already pretty damn shitty as is.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty
it's just
sure
that they had a much more underhanded attitude about dealing with the ZO problem.
Yes, and from what I can, and honestly, what my theory was at the beginning was they were once followers of Omagio. Or they helped create Omagio, but either they betrayed him or he betrayed them.
But they were technically we're not wrong with Schwartz. He technically did help create Omagio.
Well, you get what I'm saying here. It came off as that was supposed to be their backstory. Hell, the thing is, the only person we know the backstory of in terms of a time jacker is Schwartz. We know nothing about where or came from.
Yeah.
All we know is they're time jackers. They have the same power Schwartz does. So what does that mean? Does that mean they're family too? Because Schwartz implied that's where the power comes from, a family bloodline.
Yeah.
Is he able to just go, oh, there you go.
Oh, whatever. Moving on. Schwartz makes this big speech about how he has all this power. He should be king. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Thus we get a pretty cool moment where in Sogo, in complete anger, starts to fight him as Grangio, saying that a king's goal should be to make the world better. However, the fight does not go well, as Schwartz manages to overpower Grangio, and then easily single-handedly one-shots Aqua, killing him instantly. His final moments are when he's clutching the underwear where the AG gave him, and basically mentions Tsukuyomi, aka Alfina, which I don't know if it's just me, but am I getting some implications that Miharu may have had things for her back then?
Maybe.
I mean, it might have been part of the mission, but oh hey VM, it might have been part of the mission, yes. But the thing is Miharu seemed very protective of Tsukuyomi for some reason. But yeah. Thus, we get to what I admit is probably one of the best moments in it, because it shows how frickin' twisted and conniving Schwartz is the villain. In that, he basically says that yes, he can kill that. Yes, Sogo can kill him and end it all. But the fact of the matter is that if he does, Tsukuyomi will leave, because she cannot exist in his time. Schwartz is the anchor keeping her here. Thus, he says he gives him three paths. Will he use the path to save himself and those in the present? Will he choose the path to make sure to protect Tsukuyomi as well as the future? Or will he choose the third path, the path of Omagio?
Omagio, yeah.
Which, honestly, in my opinion, that was honestly a very, very good speech, because the thing is Schwartz is basically presented with him with two options, and that will, and where basically he won't be able to save everyone. One, but he presents him with the third option, and yes, while Sogo knows that Omagio is bad news, it sounded like from how Schwartz said it, the only way he could save everyone. And the thing is, when it comes to situation, and I have to bring up a quote: "The road to hell is paved with good intentions. All it takes is one act of selflessness, or anything noble in any sort of sense. If it has anything that implies wicked power, you've already lost."
Exactly.
And that's exactly what. And the thing is, the reason why Schwartz is doing this clearly is for one reason: to push Sogo to his limit. Not to the limit of his power. No, I mean the limit to his tolerance. The moment to where he loses all patience, where he wants to end it all, to kill Schwartz and save everyone. And if he's presented with the option of, and if Omagio is presented to him as the power that can do that, you can bet your ass he'll take that power in a snap. This episode was, it's honestly, I'm honestly torn. On one hand, I like the clever writing and planning. On the other hand, well, there's a lot of contradiction to past stuff in here, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this...
This is the first draft.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna give this B-.
Same here.
Now,
if the reveal was handled better, I may have been inclined to give this a solid B. The only reason I wouldn't go higher than that is the whole all according to Keikaku I find is a very bad writing tool that maybe I'll go into the future why I don't care for it. But it's one of those cases where things were going perfectly well right until the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Again, the last bit of the episode, I feel that was a good moment, but the rest building up to it, yeah, build a lot of contradictions and such like that. The preview for next episode, though, we pretty much already went over it a little bit ahead in the beginning of the show. Machin Chasers coming back, weirdly enough, apparently. The Ride Watchers suddenly losing their power, and suddenly Geo 2 is back.
Yeah, suddenly another Geo 2 is back again, exactly. Just also Decade Geo? The fuck?
Yeah, there's something going on here. But we'll see what happens as the next time. Moving on, it's time for the latest episode of Ryusoulger. Kyushu Sentai Ryusoulger episode 20, Supreme Artist. Now, before we continue, we should probably explain something that happened behind the scenes of Ryusoulger to further explain to you what the hell's going on here. Here's the deal, people. From what we can gather, Toei was not happy with how things were going with Ryusoulger. As a result, they fired the producers of the series. They kept the writers, but the producers changed hands, and it starts here. Here with episode 20. This episode starts off surprisingly well, actually, with the Ryusoulgers actually training, with Mildra in particular noticing something about Toa's fighting style. That being, he relies too much on his speed and instinct. And he doesn't plan things out. And if he's not careful, a clever enough opponent can corner him. Also, ZM, we need you to make us a sound clip from this latest episode of Reef Soldier. Because there's a funny moment in the beginning where Melt says, "Stop!"
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Anyway, but so of course Crayon is making another Minosaur, or this time it comes from an artist. Though what he sees,
Shotaro.
No, that's the brother.
Oh yeah, Kyohei.
Yeah, but the thing is that this Minosaur, it does not have a monster form. Actually, this Minosaur is actually a sketchbook, the Grimoire Minosaur, to be precise. Nice. And for those of you who know your ancient mythology when it comes to monsters, Flutter, why don't you explain?
Basically, a grimoire is a book of spells and such. So yeah.
Yeah. So Waizeru actually manages to use the power of the Grimoire Minosaur to trap the Reef Soldiers in cages. Is capturing each of them one by one and shrinking them to tiny size.
Yeah.
Nice. Things aren't really going well until, and unfortunately Toa ends up as the only one who's left that isn't captured. However, then Toa gets a surprise visit from oh hi Geithor, where the fuck have you been?
Yeah, we haven't seen you since episode 13, you fucking asshole.
Though weirdly enough, and this is where we come to a bit of an odd part, because the thing is, for those of you who remember Psycho Battle, you'll remember in the final act, Toa and Bomba showed up to help Yamato and the others defeat Rita, who was in the Geithor armor. Though apparently now Toa does not even recognize Geithor. What?
The fuck?
The deal, but I know what Geissog was.
What?
He's a fellow clockwork book of Melfi.
Anyway, however, Geithor when her Geithor does not, when Geithor and Toa fight, Geithor actually decides to give Toa some helpful advice. The same advice that I said it was given to him by both Banba and Melt. I believe one of his lines was, "Strength is not a crutch. Don't rely on it."
Yeah.
However, the strangest thing, what baffles Toa the most about it, is the fact that those words that Bamba told him are the words he learned from their master. Gee, I wonder who Geithor could be.
Yeah, they're not even playing.
Wait, hold on. What's this? What's this sledgehammer doing here? Oh, I see. It has the words subtlety written on it.
Yeah, subtlety. Thy name is the Sentai.
Anyway.
Does that have a sledgehammer next to it?
Yes. Anyway, regardless, Waizeru decides to use the Grimoire Minosaur to create a giant version of himself. Oh, god damn it. As if one of you wasn't bad enough! Toa eventually corners Waizeru and fights him. At one point actually managing to get to the sketchbook and basically create a mark in it. However, in that moment, he actually says he surrenders. However, Toa just did one nice little trick. He apparently had a marker on hand and actually drew a key on the sketch pad, which then replicated into several keys to go with the cages.
Exactly.
Yes. And thus, using those keys, the Ryu soldiers managed to get out and confront Waizeru and I don't know if you Dorons.
Yeah.
What follows is a pretty cool.
So wait, could you?
What follows is a pretty cool little fight scene that include a sort of walking henshin, but also a roll call to go with it. Pretty cool helmet.
Yeah.
After her defeating the grunts, the Ryu soldiers the Ryu soldiers joined forces with Gold forming Kishiryu Neptune, and of course, the Ryu soldiers were forming Kishiryu 5 Knights, who we haven't seen for about 5 episodes, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, the giant Waizeru tries to use the Grimoire Minosaur against the Ryu soldiers, but it doesn't really work well, and it ends with Kishiryu 5 Knights delivering a pretty damn badass finisher, as the giant Waizeru is knocked into the air, and Kishiryu 5 Knights then delivers a downward stabbing the giant Waizeru into the ground as he falls.
Yeah.
Fucking badass.
Someone's been taking their lessons from Kane.
Yeah.
Also, someone's clearly been taking lessons from Link. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, wrap-up's pretty basic, though Toa is a little bit angry at Banba because the moments that Toa mentions Skysorg, Banba has a guilty look on his face, and it's clear he knows something he's not telling Toa.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the episode ends. The episode preview shows with Tank Joe. What are you doing back in? Master Pink's here too? Didn't you all die?
We got
Oh,
Beth.
Dad, we got a necromancer.
Yeah, we've got a necromancer Minosaur.
Oh my God! Kamen Rider Tyson flashback. Someone kill me!
Not the mega
brain bleach.
Not the mega reversal machine. We also see a man named Seto. Or Set, as TV Nihon says, but I'm just going to call him Seto so we can make all the Kaiba jokes.
God
Damn it, DL, you stole my joke.
DL.
I gotta because of the draw VM. But it also
Rule the
mentions.
rules. I have dinosaurs.
Yes!
Oh, I have keys to you.
Mildra, perfect, absolutely perfect. To sleep. Okay. I'm gonna say this for now. Dibs on making that a meme.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Anyway, but it also mentions and a Kishiryu from the one place not corrupted by capitalism, space.
Spice.
And it's clear it's supposed to be involving the King Shadow Raptor, or Shine Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
I'll admit, the past few episodes of Ryu Soldier have been lacking, but this one felt like a solid episode.
Yeah.
I'm honestly amazed. I went into this episode with some of the lowest expectations, but I came out with something surprisingly good. What really helped, I felt, was the fact that it felt like a character development episode, and it felt like by the end something was developed.
Mm-hmm.
Helped, and it was nice to get development on Toa, who hadn't gotten any development up till this point.
Exactly.
Okay, technically he got some development in earlier episodes, but that wasn't really much development as more learning to work with the team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this for as goofy as it is, straight B.
Yeah.
This one's a B. This one's a B.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Honestly, if this is what the staff change will bring, I welcome it.
Same here.
Because this...
If we're going at this kind of pace, then this might be an inverse Hibiki.
Yeah.
We might have ourselves a drive situation on our hands, folks.
Mother of God.
Anyway, but, yeah, now that we've gone over that, it's time to go over our weekly plugin, which, let me get the music real quick. Okay, let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Come to Papa. Okay. Yeah, it's time for our weekly plugin. What the? Bob! Did I not do it right? Wait, there it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
This week's plugin is Omega Mech Animations. And holy shit, this guy is incredible.
Yeah.
If you want to see some great animation, great 3D animated rider fights, he's the guy you go to, because he's already done some great fights. He got to start with a cool fight between Kabuto and Drive. Drive, but he slowly got better at it and produced a round 2 version, wherein Drive used typed formula. There was also a fight that he did between a first part that he's done with Bill versus W, and most recently he completed a little trilogy, a video series where Gaim fought Space Satan. Yes, First Jesus fought Space Satan, aka Evolt. Actually, screw it. That's our new nickname for Evolt, Space Satan.
Yeah.
And honestly, the thing that I like about this is the thing about these models, they're not exactly ripped from games. These are handmade.
Yeah.
And they all have this nice influence from SIC, which I feel gives them a very unique look. You can tell with Gaim, especially in the Evolt versus Gaim fight.
Yeah.
And oh my god, these fights are absolutely incredible. Honestly, if you're gonna watch, you should definitely watch the trilogy between Gaim and Evolt. And I especially recommend the Build versus W one. Since holy crap, that's pretty damn good. And you might want to subscribe soon, because the thing is, he's already got another one in planning. Next fight, it's Zed versus Zet. And the thing is, if you don't know which Zed I'm talking about, Kira.
Oh, shit.
Yep! The Emperor of Darkness himself.
Nice.
Ironic, since many people made a lot of Zed comparisons to Zed when he was first announced.
Yeah.
It's a fun little world, ain't it? Regardless, yeah. Honestly, check this guy out. We highly recommend you check out his work. It's honestly incredible.
Agreed.
Anyway, now with that out of the way, it's time to move on from that to the weekly top. Heck.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Bob, please work. What?
There we go.
And the weekly topic this week is actually a very interesting one that we've been wanting to do for a few weeks, but sadly we couldn't. And that is writers that are relatable or identifiable. This basically goes for each of us. We're allowed to pick up to 2 writers. First, it has to be 2 who we identify with in some way, shape, or form, or also relate to. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Alright then, Flutter. Go ahead.
These two should come as no surprise to anyone here.
Wait, hold on. $5 says one of them is Deno.
First, Ryotaro Nogami. Or Kamen Rider Deno.
Pay up! Pay up!
As well as the Tauros.
Alright, you can explain that. Meanwhile, I'm going to go heat up my lunch.
How I relate to Ryotaro and the Tauros is simple. When it comes to Ryotaro, yeah, I have pretty shitty luck at times, and I might. Well, I do get along with people. Yeah, I can. Yeah, pretty much. And then for the Tauros, Momo is basically me whenever I'm pissed off. Tauros is basically my romantic side. Keen Tauros is me whenever I'm laid back. And Ryu Tauros is my more playful side. And of course, Sieg is my flamboyant side, but yeah. And secondly, Philip, or Raito Sonozaki. Because A, he's basically a giant Wikipedia page, and I'm pretty much drawn to useless information. B, he's a grammar Nazi. And C, he always likes to fuck around with Shotaro's by calling him half boiled. So, yeah. So, who wants to go next?
I still need some time to figure something out, so someone else goes next.
Mildra, how about you go next?
I am back.
I'm back. Mildra, you still there? Mildra.
Paging the monk, Mr. Mildra the monk.
Give him a minute.
Oh, god damn it. Anyway, well...
No, he dropped.
Yeah, when Mildred comes... Yeah, well, actually, instead of Mildred, DL, you go ahead. Next.
Alright. Well, when it comes to relatable writers, of course the one I'm gonna pick first is, of course, Tsukasa. You know, Outcast, such like that. But, this next one comes from Xade, and it's not the one you might think. Now, the thing is, I love Kuroto as a character, I love how over-the-top and zany he can be, but he's not the one I relate to the most in Xade.
Let me guess, Emu?
Yep,
Of fucking course. Anyway.
Yeah, I relate to Emu, who, given that I am myself a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Her. And the thing is that I noticed in the beginning that Emu at times he could be very. Well, you could tell at times he didn't have many friends.
Yeah.
He was very closed off when it came to video games, much like how I was back in the day. Until, as time went on, I started to become more friendly and active.
Right.
And honestly, that's what I'm seeing nowadays. Gamers can get so caught up in their own little world they forget the world around them, or even to make friends. So it's good to have someone there who is as addicted to games as many other people are, but still finds a way to be social and friendly.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Mildra.
Anyway, that's my piece on it.
Anyway, wait, Mildra, are you there?
Has it finally decided to stop disconnecting me at random times?
Yes. There we go. Anyway, Mildred, you go ahead next.
Alright. Now, I suppose it would, I will freely admit that I would go with Sochki, but the problem is we don't really have enough of him to go on. Even though I've had my own little theories, like him, one of them being that at one point he was a button man for the Sonozakis, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Ah.
For those who don't know what I mean, button man is just another way of saying a hitman.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing you have to keep in mind with a genre like film noir is the time that it took place. Namely, a lot of film noir works, especially in France, came right after World War I.
Yeah.
The war to end all wars, as it was known.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, you had a lot of young men who had gathered a taste of cynicism. And that's something that's at the forefront of film noir, and to a lesser extent, the hard-boiled detective. Now, one of the obvious ones that I could bring up is, of course, Shotaro. And it mostly has to do with the fact that one, he has his own demons that he's working through, and two is the fact that he is very, very quick on his feet.
Yeah.
Not just in a figurative sense, but also in a psychological sense.
Yeah.
I'd say one other instance that I can go along with, and this one might be a bit of a surprise, but Goto.
Oh.
The original birth. I could have gone with Tsukasa, but I'm not going to do that because that's going to be double dipping, and that one's not as strong as some of the other ones. But the reason I go with him is, once again, we have that pattern of people who have seen some shit.
Yeah.
And in the case of Goto, instead of reacting with cynicism, his attitude about it is optimism.
Wait, hold on. I think you mean Date.
Yeah, I do. That's what I meant. I don't know why I got that screwed up. Now, putting aside the fact that Akira is an extremely common name,
Mm-hmm.
and it almost makes me tempted to the next time I end up writing a writer story to have somebody named Jiro Yamada, and Kaneko, if whoever gets that reference. But the thing with him is even with everything that goes on, he always has. I wouldn't say a constant smile. I mean, we're not dealing with All Might here, but he definitely has an optimistic attitude about things without being naive.
Yeah.
Which is certainly, which is probably
sorry.
the reason why he would take on a successor in the manner that he did.
Mm-hmm.
I do think part of it has to do with the fact that he knows he only has a certain amount of, or at least until a certain point, he knew he only had a certain amount of time left to live.
Mm-hmm.
But that isn't going to stop him.
Exactly.
You know, Mildra, those aspects you described to me, they sound very similar to another writer. Kuga.
Who? I can see that with Kuga, but Kuga is a lot more pulpy than Birth.
Yeah.
That's not a negative per se. It's just a matter of different styles. And
Gotcha.
if you need to, for those who don't understand what I mean when I say pulpy, I'm saying that a character like Kuga, and I'd say a lot of the Showa era writers, Kotaro is the sole exception, I'd argue, in this regard.
Mm-hmm.
Have their attitudes much more in line with the kind of pulp heroes that you would see in issues of Weird Tales in the 1920s and 30s. Your Conans, your Solomon Kanes, that type of person. Even Dread to an extent, where the character itself is a fixed point and the story is about the characters around that person.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, who wants to go next?
Considering the fact that Scotty just dropped or something, I don't know if he's still here or not.
That's the bot, actually.
Okay, my bad then. I'm tired today, guys.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, go ahead.
I have an idea, but I'm just going to say one thing.
What?
I'm probably not the best to ask because nobody I can relate to.
That's fine.
It's fine. Anyway, ZM, you can go.
Alright. Funny you said that, because there's one writer I actually relate to.
I'm gonna guess it's Chase.
Well, yeah, since I got the brake gunner in my hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, is Chase your only choice, or do you have another option? Because you can pick up to 2.
Yeah, I think my second choice is probably Sento.
Ah.
Because even though XA is probably one of my favorite Heisei writers, guy notwithstanding, I think I just relate to Sento a little bit more.
Okay, well, explain to us how exactly you relate to Chase and Sento. Oh, ZM.
All right, well, Chase is a little. Well, it's like me. Sometimes he's a bit emotionally stunted. Like sometimes I get my emotions way too hot, and I guess with him, his emotions are a little stunted in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay. I think I might know where you're coming with this. The thing is, you relate to Chase because he's socially awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And Sento?
He's a bit of a crazy nut job with the science.
Mm-hmm.
And even I am most of the time with all the shit I'm working on.
All right, that's a good choice. I feel we all picked some pretty good choices, and that honestly I feel is one of the key strengths with Kamen Rider, and why I'm glad it moved past the days of the Showa, and honestly, I feel a writer that's pulpy is not really the best kind of writer. Not to say that those can't be those are bad. I'm just saying a writer that's more human and relatable makes for a better protagonist and something the audience can enjoy more.
I'm going to agree and disagree on that front.
Okay, explain.
When it comes now, I need to make my background clear. I do a lot of literary analysis.
That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine.
Something that you have to keep in mind is that even though people will argue otherwise, at the end of the day, Kamen Rider is a superhero series, and thus it is going to curtail itself to certain aspects of the mythology of superheroes, and this is the reason why I always recommend the videos of Professor Geek, who specializes in this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
About a year ago, he did a video called "Stop Deconstructing Heroes," which was him expressing his frustrations with this idea that deconstructing a hero is somehow more mature and more relatable.
Well,
in that video, he described it is not. In fact, in my personal opinion, I find it to be culturally irresponsible. But in that video, and this is the crux of this, he described two types of heroic figures: the idealized hero and the cathartic hero.
Ah.
With a lot of pulp characters, they are the idealized hero.
Mm-hmm.
They are, whereas a lot of characters outside of it are the cathartic. And I will admit, some are kind of in between that. Like somebody like, say, and of course, then you have cases where it's just a victim of the writer's disdain for superheroes. Looking at you, Kobayashi. Is Eiji Hino, in my view, is an idealized hero who Kobayashi is trying to make into a cathartic one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But the thing is, one of these is not better than the other.
I think I know where you're going. It's a matter of taste.
It's more, you need both of them in a yin-yang.
Mm-hmm.
If you have too much of one or too much of the other, you end up with an imbalance that's going to bring both of them down.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at, Mildra, and that's a very valid point. That's why I like having you on here. You bring such thought-provoking discussions to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Way more thought-provoking than us simple-minded peons.
Yeah, I do actually want to ask you guys something. Did you cover one certain piece of news earlier today?
You mean the change in suit actors? We already covered that.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Now then, moving on. It's time to move on to the keyword puzzles, and this week is Mildra's first time picking the answer. And it was honestly one I was really surprised at. Now, here's the thing. I am going to be playing the keyword puzzle music. I have the timer set for 1 minute. And you guys have either that long to give me an answer or on what you think it is based on the keywords. So I'm going to go over the keywords first, then start the music, and then start the timer. Everybody got that? Good. Anyway.
All right, then.
現在始めるか。一つ目のキーワード、Latin。二つのキーワード、multiple。最後のキーワード、laser。
What was the last keyword?
Laser. And yeah, insert the Dr. Evil laser air quotes here. Anyway, the music starts now.
Laser. Devon?
Nope. up.
Yeah, we're tapping out.
Hang on. Hang on.
Or something tells me we're going to be taping ourselves.
Yeah, the thing is, you're not, and again, you're not going to learn about it until next week. But yes, I'm sorry, the Emma Flitter, but you just lost the game. Come on,
Fuck.
come on, come on, Bob. Come on, Bob, you can do it. You can do it.
DL.
He's offline, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll do it. Fine, I'll display it over on my end.
No, let me handle this one. I haven't
Okay.
done this on the show yet.
Okay.
Nice one.
Excellent work, Monk. That's why we keep you around. We don't even have to pay you. Anyway, but yeah, that is it. That's going to do it for us this week here. It is time for the sign-up, people.
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Fluttergun98. So we're on flyers.
I have been Zeltrex Millennium. Well, I kind of got in here late, so I didn't really get to talk about the other issues, but maybe sometime later.
Mildra.
I have been your late and fake gaming monk, who would like to always tell you, may you roll natural ones, but may they never be natural ones, because I'm your gaming monk. Stay fucking frosty and fuck the Watsy.
I, of course, have been your kindest, most beloved overlord and Rotogon extraordinaire, DLBot 2016, reminding you that I'm just a passing by Toku fan. Remember that. And, word to the wise people, if you see some weird monster with a sketchbook, either do one of two things. Try and destroy that sketchbook or run the fuck away.
Yeah.
It's more likely that sketchbook is cursed or something like that.
Exactly.
Or, more importantly, it might be stolen from Lady K. Who knows?
Or hell, that thing is secretly Morgana from SPD in disguise.
But, yeah. Don't forget to praise our meme Lord Goddamn Crew. And, of course, ciao! And we'll see you all next time.